Hello and welcome back to another Walking Dead video, and in today's video is going to be a little different video because I want to talk about the Walking Dead Daryl Spinoff, the untitled Walking Dead show that's meant to be coming out next year. And I want to talk about kind of everything we know so far about this, and the main part of this video will be about how is Daryl realistically gonna get from Virginia, United States to Europe. And when they say Europe, I'm imagining mainland Europe. So I'm going to be saying, how is he getting from America to France, to Germany, that area? How is he going to cross the Atlantic? So let's jump right into this video and talk about how Daryl's going to get to Europe and what is kind of the premise and motivation for Daryl to head there. And we actually know something already. It's not like we're going to have to guess this and pull an answer out like, oh, Daryl just wanted to see the Eiffel Tower or something. No, we actually know, and it's been said by Norman Reedus himself, that Daryl's going to go on an adventure in this show to go find someone that's lost. Go find some lost characters, as he said along the lines basically there. And as we know, a lot of characters are missing in the Walking Dead universe, so it's obviously definitely going to be Rick related. Out of all the characters, it would be Rick related, I feel. The second one it could be is Michonne, but I feel like it's very much Rick focused. So now we know the reason he's going to Europe is because of Rick. I do feel, however, that we will not see any Rick at all, and it will be Daryl goes to Europe, he tries to find some clues, gets caught up in something else, and the show will eventually end up with him finding the CRM, which will lead to him finding Rick in the movies. And the movies could either be in Europe, or they could be in America. So it could be Daryl goes to Europe, does his little adventure, finds the CRM, gets taken back to America to meet Rick. That's what I think is going to happen in this show. But now let's focus how he's actually going to get there. So there are multiple ways for I see this show starting off and ending up with Daryl in Europe. The first way is that I feel like what they could do is, after the end of the Commonwealth arc, I imagine that Oceanside will be rebuilt and Daryl will simply just use a boat from Oceanside and sail it over to Europe because he maybe finds a clue about the CRM, and that he sees a helicopter, or he finds out something about maybe a traveller that comes through Alexandria or one of the communities and mentions about, oh, this big organisation or something like that, and that leaves Daryl down a clue to head to Europe by going through a boat from Oceanside. My second idea for how Daryl would get to Europe is that he would be abducted or he'll get captured by either some sort of just big organisation or by CRM themselves and taken to Europe to become a test subject, maybe escapes or something, and maybe what the CRM are doing is they're testing the runner walkers in France or something like that. And my third and final idea for how Daryl was going to go to Europe and what his motivation is that maybe they'll kind of slightly adapt the Alien comic, and what they will actually do is maybe have some traveller come to Oceanside or Alexandria talking about some guy called Grimes, and it'll be actually Rick Grimes' brother, and Daryl end up going over to Europe to try and find this person, to find out it's actually just Rick Grimes' brother, or that it's not Rick Grimes and they're already dead. So it could be maybe we have that person come over and says, where's Rick Grimes? I've just come from Europe to find that, and that could be Daryl's kind of motivation to head to Europe to go like, oh, it's a lead, but could end up being a dead end, and he ends up finding Rick's brother, or finding out that it is Rick's brother in Europe. For this one, he would also probably just use a boat from Oceanside, or he would follow the traveller back to Europe using their boat. That's how I imagine Daryl to get to Europe in the three situations. That would be, he either finds a clue and heads to Europe, it either will be kind of very loose adaptation of the Alien comic, and it's, okay, there's a man called Grimes in Europe, we gotta go over and find him, or he gets abducted and taken to Europe involuntarily. I think those are the three options we have for Daryl getting to Europe, and it'll be about him just trying to find Rick, figuring out the CRM, and maybe getting back to America. I feel like that's the premise of this show. It'll be a very short show. I imagine 4 or 5 seasons max for this show. So what do you think are my little ideas for how Daryl's gonna get to Europe and what the show will be about? Please tell me down below what your theories are, what your ideas are, and if you like it or not. And I recommend that you subscribe and check out some more Walking Dead content. Look on the screen for more Walking Dead content. And if you want to be up to date on all things Walking Dead, have 2 videos a week every week, I recommend you subscribe. But this is it for me today, so goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you at a later date.